Hey everybody, Paperclip here again. It's been a while. Yeah, sorry. I'm gonna be playing a new game today. I'm gonna try and get back into doing these regularly, but I want to try something new for coming back. So this is a game that I heard about. It's been out for a little while. It's in early access, so it's still in alpha development, but it's kind of cool. It's called Software Inc., if you couldn't tell, and it's basically a game where you start a software development company. It is not the best graphics, I can tell you that right now, if you couldn't tell by looking at it. So, yeah, we're gonna do a new game. I don't care about any of this. Are you sure? Yes, I want to cancel it. The company name. Glorious. I don't care. We are going to be Paperclip, of course. We are not going to be bald. There's only two hairstyles right now. There is receding hairline and normal hairline. So we're going to go with normal hairline because, yeah, why would I want a receding hairline? I'm not balding. I am blonde, so I'm going to do blonde. It's pretty close to my skin color. I'm a little more pale than that, so we'll go with that. I don't want shorts because they're kind of like half pants, half shorts. They're like 3/4 pants. So we're just going to go with full-on pants. And we will go kind of like a grayish. And let's see, they have shirt. Hold on, they're clicking the wrong button. Yeah, we'll go with the one with the jacket. The jacket is going to be, we'll go with like this blue. I'm going to move this over here so we don't keep rotating while we change the color. Go with this dark bluish color. That'll be nice. I'm fine with it. And the shirt, we're just gonna go full on white. There we go. Alright, so we are going to be an introvert because I am pretty much an introvert myself, so that just makes sense to me. And I'm pretty optimistic, yeah, so we'll be optimistic. I actually know how to code, so I feel like it makes sense to be a really good programmer. We'll be alright at design as well, and then we'll have some marketing in there. Let's go ahead and knock art down, because I don't think we'll really be doing much art related stuff anyhow. Here we go, that'll work. So we're going to be a system designer, a system coder, and 2D art's fine. Why not? Why not 2D art? So, there's only free play right now. There's no scenarios. So, yeah, free play is what we got. Starting money, you can go down to 5,000. You can go up to 500,000. I'm just going to keep it at 10,000 because that just makes sense. You can go all the way up to 2010 from 1980. You can only do 10-year increments. Forest, city, desert, or tundra. I feel like city probably makes more sense. We'll stay medium difficulty, and we're only going to do 1 day a month because otherwise it takes quite a while in the beginning to actually get stuff going. So just for sake of this not being a forever long video, we're going to do 1 day a month and start the game. Never, because I've already done it. Alright, so this is where we start. This is our little plot of land. Now where's the bus stop? You want to kind of build your entrance by the bus stop because that's where you start getting dropped off. So the first thing you're going to want to do is build your place to actually work, which you click on this build mode tab down here. Never want to hear about that again because I know how to do it. And the cool thing I like about this, you can subdivide this grid all you want, and you can make this however you want it to be. Like, you can go all out crazy, and I think that is awesome. That's something I really wish SimCity would have had, but it didn't. So we're not going to talk about what SimCity should have had and did not have, because it's irrelevant at this point. I'm going to make a starting door just like that, because why not? It looks cool. We'll start with this. This will basically become like our lobby area later on in the game. But for right now, it's going to be our entire office. Get a nice little... They have sliding glass doors, and then they have standard doors. You can't see through the standard door, so I'm going to go with that. Another thing I like, you can take the large window and you can click and drag this along the entire wall to make a wall of glass, which I think looks pretty cool. Small little things like that that make me happy. Alright, so the next thing we're going to need is a desk. So I'm going to go ahead and oh yeah, if you hold shift while you click them down, you can do multiple of them. I just forgot to do it right there. Get a simple chair going on. Yeah, we'll get a small heater for now, why not? Get a ceiling fan going on. I'll put it right there. So we need a light now. We'll go with a ceiling light. We'll set it right there. That'll be fine. How are we doing on stuff? So right here, if you click on a room and you look down here, this is how all your stats look. So our environment's 132%, looking nice. You want this to be as high as possible because it actually boosts productivity. You don't want it to be super loud because it pisses people off. You try working somewhere where it sounds like a jet engine's going off, you're not gonna like it. Temperature, it's always cold until someone gets in there. The heater only kicks on while someone's actually in the room. And the lighting is, yeah, you don't want to work in the dark. So alright, so what's the next thing we should do? We don't really need, like, once you actually hire people, you're going to want to get like a fridge, a coffee machine, espresso machine, toilets, all that kind of stuff. Right now, we're not going to care about that. We're just going to get a little clock and that, and now we have 189% beauty. And what else do we need? We need a computer. Where is a computer? Computer, where are you? Here we go. Old computer. Face that way. Oh, and to get things to face, you click to place them, hold down click, and then point the mouse in the direction you want it to go. That took me a minute or two to figure it out because I skipped through that part of the tutorial and screwed myself a little bit. So yeah, don't be me. So another thing you can do, see how we have the computer? What we can do, we can add little extra things here, like calculators are good for programming, drawing tables are good for artists, phones are good for IT support, inboxes are good for other things. Not quite sure what, that one I haven't figured out yet. So we're mainly a programmer, so we're going to go ahead and give ourselves a calculator, because apparently back then calculators weren't on computers. So yeah, so this is going to be our little office, and why not, we'll get a little couch going on. Yeah, I'll set it right there. There we go. Our room is 198% nice. Well, in that case, why don't we just get a little picture like right there. There we go. 200% nice. Perfect. Alright, so now we're done building. So click the build tab again to get out of that. We only have $4,000 now. So, and what you do, 0 stops time, 1's normal, 2's that, 3's that. It doesn't matter that I'm going through time right now, because until you click this button, you do not actually start the game. This is kind of like build your starting area without getting penalized mode. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and do it. Skip that. Starts at 7 o'clock. One thing I'll always do, come down here into manage teams, drag this out a bit just enough to where I can see everything. Alright, so we're gonna make our guy work 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. He's gonna get tired about 6:30. They can only work about, what is that? It's like 10 hours. Once they work over 10 hours, like 10 and a half hours or so, they start getting tired and they'll just basically sleep in the chair and they won't work even if you make them stay. So there's really no point in doing it. Maybe coffee and stuff gets that done later. I haven't actually gotten that far in the game yet, so I can't actually tell you if that's what it does. You know what? I changed my mind. No, I didn't, because we only have $3,000. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with a contract job. Stop giving me all these tutorials. So here you can see anything is required quality. Yeah, required quality of horrible. You will do so freaking quick. The higher the quality goes, the longer it's going to take you to get it. I'm thinking we might want to do this 14 game. See, that's mediocre. That's a GUI. We kind of suck at that. We suck at graphics, so maybe we'll just do this one, because it's bad. We get almost $1,000 up front. How long will it probably take us? %, artist requirement, 50, 0% artist requirement, 150, 100. We suck at art, so I'd rather do something. Yeah, I mean it's only 20%. I think we'll be okay, because this one's mediocre, so that's gonna be harder. Yeah, we're just gonna go with this. To accept it, just click accept work. No, I should have disabled all them before I started this. Yay, we got money for starting it. But the thing is, if you don't finish it on time, you will get penalized. So you definitely want to finish it on time. So as soon as it gets to this line, that's as far as it's necessary for your contract. So there's no point making it better than this line. The longer they go through this entire bar until it gets to the end, is the better that you're actually designing that phase of the project. You'll basically do development. Well, you do design, and then you actually do your coding, which is development, and then you're going to do the beta phase, which is all bug fixing and all that kind of crap, and then you'll actually do the release. So we're going to go ahead on speed 3, get our guy in here. He comes over and he just wails his arms on the keyboard when a bunch of 1s and 0s come out, and yeah. Whoa, I just went through the ground. Okay, you can go through the ground apparently. So I'm going to slow down since we're almost at this. Whatever, just keep going, keep going, keep going. There we go. Never. Okay, so see, now this is the alpha phase, which we actually develop it. We go through this pretty quick. See, about 6:30, he got tired. Employee is tired and can't work. Yeah, I know, but if I send him home at 6, I'd rather get the half hour of work out of him. Can I drag this down? Ooh, I can. That's cool. I never tried to do that before. And you can also click this, skip unused time, and it'll go to like 7 a.m. So you don't have to sit there overnight the entire time while nothing's going on. As soon as it gets to that blue line, we're going to go ahead and promote it. And we're going to release it. Yay, we're done. Okay, so pause. We now have $17,000. So we now have money to work with. I'm going to go ahead and do one more contract because I'd like to get enough money to where I might be able to hire somebody else to help me do designs of my own. So let's see. What requires very little artistry and will get us okay money? Because we suck at art. We suck at art. Oh, I guess we can do this one. You know what? I'm not going to do that. We're just going to design our own thing. Never. Okay, so we're going to develop our own software. Let's see what kind of software is out there. So you can go over here and you can go to all software. That'll bring up this little menu here. And you can see all of these things. So let's check Visual Tools. By release date. So there was one released in January that's actually doing very well. It'll take us a while to make a visual tool, and it's also, we're not good artists, so we probably don't want to do that. Maybe an audio tool. What if you do like, there's no web-based games. Can we even do web-based game? We cannot even do web-based games, so that's interesting that it even has that in here. Game. So we could make a game, Baby Bean's Town of Death 4. Some of these names, man. Some of these names. Yeah, but see, these are like pretty crap. Game engine. We don't have the crew for that. I guess we're gonna do an audio tool, because visual tools, I mean, well, these two guys are pretty expensive. The rest are pretty crap. And there was one just made in 80. So I think we're probably going to do an audio tool. We're going to have Q&A and audio playback. Let's see. What operating system has the most active users on it? That's going to be the Lion OS, which is going to be a $4,000 license. That kind of sucks, but okay. When was this made? 75. I think we should probably go with Shadowback. $9,000 license? Nope, we're not doing that. We're gonna go with the console because it was made in '78. It has 1.5 million units sold and almost 1.5 million active users, and it's 3 years newer than that Lion OS. So we will go with that. Visual tool. What visual tool has the most active users? This one. The Ink Edit Suite 4, or do we want Frame? I mean, it's only been 3 months and they already have 100,000. The other one's not really that old though. We're just gonna go with this one. Alright, so now another thing you want to do is look at the price. So we're gonna go to Audio Tools. We're gonna go by release date, and let's see. $68, 99, 59, 89, 91. We're gonna go. We'll do not 6,500. Nobody will ever buy that. $65, because that's gonna undercut everything that was made in like the past 5 years. We don't have a server, doesn't matter. Source control management, don't have one, doesn't matter. This says we should have a team of 2 people. We don't have that. Less than a year. Expected interest 100%. Innovation none. Stability very high. Usability high. Consumer reach 1.4 million. Artists needed 0%. That's exactly what we need. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and. You haven't picked a name for your software. Sure you want to pick a name? No. Ooh, we should definitely pick a name. What's a good name? What's a good name? I'm not sure. We'll go with acoustics, since it's an audio thing. Yeah, we'll start a marketing campaign. We'll do interwebs and radio. I don't want to do too much right in the beginning because we're going to lose like all of our money. So, start the campaign. We're going to make this one, this is the priority thing. We're going to make this a priority of 2 and this one a priority of 1. That way he focuses more on developing than he does on advertising. I know, you don't have to keep telling me every single time he's tired. Alright, skip the night. Expected quality horrible. That sucks. I was hoping it'd be at least, well, expected quality bad now. That's good. It's going up. I'd rather not release our first thing as a horrible quality. Now in the beginning this takes quite a while to develop stuff. That's why I gave myself good designing and good programming, because otherwise this takes forever. Alright, now it's mediocre. Sweet. Now I don't want to be developing this past July, so if we don't get this done by July, I'm probably just going to release it at whatever quality it's currently at. Because otherwise they're going to start releasing new operating systems, new visual tools, all that, so ours is actually going to reach less people. So by the end of July, wherever this ends is where we're going to release it. I'm hoping it's... Oh sweet, see, it's already great. Yeah, so we're going to have really good quality for this. And we should develop it pretty quick, because we have like 100% programming skill. We're damn close to it. Skip the night again. Alright. Almost done the design phase. Alright, so now going to develop. So we have a great design. See how well we develop it. I'm hoping we have a great development too. at least a good development. I mean, we should be able to get a great one. We're pretty good at developing. It's not like it requires any freaking graphical crap. If it did, we'd be boned, because we are not graphical artists. Alright, so now that we're getting closer, let me go ahead and pause this, end this, market this, radio, newspapers, and television. Because since we're getting pretty close to when we're going to release this, I'd rather do a lot of marketing beforehand, try and get people on like the hype train about my thing before it's actually even out there. Because right now we have no market recognition really at all, so I'd really rather try and get that up if we can. Alright, promote it. So now we're in beta, so now we're fixing bugs. So I'm thinking maybe at the end of next month we can actually release this, and we'll have our first thing out in less than a year. Oh yeah, skip the night. Hey, it's snowing. Alright. So we fixed 22 bugs. So we're going to go ahead and release this. Do you want to start a marketing campaign for acoustics now? Ah, damn it, I should have clicked never. No, pause. Start the campaign. We're not very great marketers. I mean, we're like okay at marketing, but we're not great. And we'll get to see how much money we make. Ooh, we made $80,000. Glorious Ink shocks. See, this is little. It's called the Software Times. You click this little thing down here, and it tells you how they review your applications and everything. So the Software Times. Glorious Ink shocks audio. Acoustics is taking audio to new heights. Sweet. And you have to click this like 3 times to get it to go away for some reason. I don't know why. Now this is all the things from my competitors that they're going to be releasing soon. Nobody is releasing an audio tool. So let's go ahead and check the market for audio tools by release date. Somebody released one this month, but we beat them to it. And ours is cheaper. We have sparse marketing. Well, what are you going to do? At least we have some marketing. They have none. We have sparse. Sparse is better than none. And ours is great quality where theirs is good quality. We already have an active user base. We've already made 75 grand off. Wow, they spent almost $50,000 making theirs. Wow. Yeah, dude, I spent like not even $10,000 making mine. So, now that we have money, kind of want to expand. But that's going to be in the next episode. I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this series, please give me a like. Let me know. It's probably not going to be the longest the series, because from what I hear from other people, once you get farther into this game, it becomes like exponentially easier. Because once you start making millions of dollars, you just basically throw money at stuff and you make millions back. So when we get to that point, we're probably going to stop, because it's going to get to a point where I don't think that it's going to be challenging for us anymore. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.